How many times have you postponed something important, waiting for the perfect moment? How many dreams have you kept on hold? How many plans have you shelved, believing it wasn't the right time? Maybe you feel stuck, watching life go by while you search for signs that it's time to act. But here's the truth. The perfect moment never comes. It's an illusion that traps us and prevents us from living the life we truly want. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you how to let go of excuses, overcome fear, and start now. Because the actions you take today can completely transform your tomorrow. I've been there too. I've caught myself waiting for ideal conditions, thinking I needed more time, more resources, more confidence. I remember a project I always wanted to start, but I kept saying, "I'm not ready yet. Just a little longer and I'll begin." That little longer turned into months and then years, until I realized that nothing would change if I didn't take the first step. It was tough. I had doubts and fears, but I started. And do you know what happened? Things started falling into place, not because the moment was perfect, but because I decided to act. Today, looking back, I know it was the best choice I ever made. What I learned is simple, but powerful. The perfect moment doesn't exist. It's a comfortable excuse we use to justify staying stuck. We cling to the idea that if we wait just a little longer, everything will align. But life doesn't work that way. It's like waiting for the perfect wind to sail while your boat remains anchored. Action is what creates the conditions. When you start, even with doubts and fears, the path begins to reveal itself. If you keep waiting, you're simply wasting opportunities. So, how do you start now, even if you don't feel ready? The first step is to recognize your excuses. Ask yourself, what's really holding me back from taking action? Often, it's not a lack of time or resources, but the fear of failure or imperfection. Next, take a small step today. It doesn't have to be anything big. If you want to start a new habit, give it 5 minutes of your day. If you want to begin a project, jot down your first ideas. The key is movement, not the size of the step. Finally, build consistency. Turn these small steps into a daily routine, something constant. That's how big changes happen, one day at a time. And don't be afraid to fail. Mistakes aren't signs of failure, they're signs of progress. Every time you fail, you learn something new. You grow and you become stronger. Think of great entrepreneurs, athletes, and artists. They all failed many times before achieving success. Failure is part of the journey. It's the price we pay to learn, improve, and get closer to what we really want. So instead of fearing it, embrace it. Use every mistake as a stepping stone to get closer to your goal. Now, I want you to stop and think. What's the first step you can take today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Maybe it's sending that message you've been postponing, starting to read that book, or simply deciding that it's time to change. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is starting. Don't let your ideas, dreams, and plans die in the waiting. Success starts with now, with the first step, no matter how small it seems. And if this video resonated with you, I want to ask you for one thing. Write in the comments what your first step will be today. Share your decision and inspire others to do the same. Because together, we can create a movement of action and transformation. Remember, the right time is now, and you already have everything you need to begin. Are you ready? Then let's go